Hello and welcome to IABM TV. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Greg Dolan, Chief Commercial Officer at Xytech. Greg, welcome to IABM TV.
Hi, how are you today? How you doing?
I'm very good, thanks. I hope you're well too.
Absolutely. Enjoying life out here in California.
So, Greg, we're going to talk about MediaPulse Media Orchestrator. Can you tell us what it is and how clients are using it, and give us an idea of the type of clients that are using it?
Sure. Well, MediaPulse is, of course, our product line, and MediaPulse aims to create sort of point solutions for all the various operational duties inside of any media facility, and it really breaks down to two types. You have scheduled opportunities and task-based activities. Scheduled activities might be a person at a place doing a thing for a set period of time, and that's great. But there's other workflows that deal with when something needs to be done, or the manufacture of something, task-based workflow, and that's what Media Orchestrator is all about. What it does is it allows you to lay out a workflow. Each of those workflows could be decision points or steps. Those workflows can involve various activities inside of MediaPulse. Operations such as moving content around, transcoding content, distributing content, and then each of those activities can attach into different interface points, so that we will talk to other systems and essentially orchestrate all the various workflows that other subsystems are doing it. All along the way, we still keep track of all the resource allocation, all the pricing, all the commercial activities. There's a full notification engine, and it really ties into that adapter-based technology of pretty easy, straightforward, snap-on integrations, if you will. And it's used by any number of facilities, but mostly around the media services business, media services and post-production. That's really where the bulk of our activity comes from now.
So, Greg, have you found there's been some new challenges that you've had to face with obviously the current situation with people being in different locations in different environments?
Yeah, it's been challenge isn't so much the right word. It's almost been an opportunity. One of the key things with this is getting someone's attention and getting them to commit to dive into automation. Now in the last year, as everyone needs to be remote, the idea of having a human-driven workflow just doesn't work anymore. You have to have your staff work on exceptions, or otherwise you can't keep up with demand. So in lots of ways, there have been far more opportunities in the last year than in the last 3 or 4. So it's really been keeping up with demand. Sometimes the economic conditions really, well, always, I scratch that. It's always economic conditions that drive innovation, and we're finding that, we're finding that today.
Yeah. And so, Greg, let's talk about the recent acquisition of ScheduALL. So
Yeah.
what does this mean for your customers? And also, what does it mean for current users of ScheduALL?
Well, first, we're really, really excited about this. We've been sort of sniffing around at this for quite some time. And, certainly all of us at Xytech, I think this makes sense. The marquee banner is we're committed to supporting ScheduALL, the ScheduALL community, and the ScheduALL employees for as far as the eye can see. If anything, there's going to be better support, more offerings for them. What this really achieves for us, though, is scale. It's two companies who have really prominent positions in the operations of hundreds and hundreds of major media companies around the world. By combining ourselves together, we can attain a certain scale so that we can provide solutions quicker than we could before. This gives us a much bigger footprint around the world. It gives us a really good presence on the East Coast of the United States, along with another increased presence in Europe. And immediately sort of increases our presence inside the transmission management space. It's a place where ScheduALL has been, really profoundly successful. They have great success stories, good solutions, and a really great domain experience. And coming as somebody who, I came from there. I left ScheduALL in 2008. It's particularly satisfying to bring these in this one space, these two companies that I've worked for so long together, and sort of gives us a chance to really go chase where these great opportunities that I really see playing out in front of us for the next 5 or 6 years.
Excellent. Okay. Well, Greg, thank you very much for joining us today. It's been fascinating talking with you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate the time.
You can find out more about everything we've discussed with Greg today at xytechsystems.com.